So if any of you guys are traveling through eastern Kentucky, here's a beautiful national forest to camp in. Daniel Boone National Forest. Beautiful sights. Check this out. And this is the Nada Tunnel here. Let's take a walk up here and look at the sign. We're in the Red River Gorge area, geological area. And here's the Nada Tunnel. You want to pause it here and look at this? 13 foot high and 12 foot wide. Single lane tunnel. And I just saw a logging truck go through it. Looked pretty tight to me. All right, let's take you through the tunnel. Okay, everybody. I've been wanting to come out to this place for a long time. My two nephews come out here. I've been coming out here for 20 plus years. You can see this tunnel's pretty narrow here. You don't have much of a choice but to back up if you meet somebody. Luckily, it's not a real long one. I'd say maybe a quarter mile or so here. But you can see it is narrow. And in the springtime, when the snow melts and runs off, the other end of this tunnel is like a waterfall. My nephew was telling me. Just he came through one time, and there's a young couple showering up at the end of it. It was pretty interesting, yeah. But coming in here, there was a pipe sticking out of a rock wall, and it's actually a spring where you can collect water, drinking water. Kind of cool. There's some stories about that tunnel too, that it's haunted, and I don't know what of them are true, but and now you see we're kind of going into the gorge here. Driving through along the, this would be, I'm not sure which bank it is. I got kind of mixed up on my direction. You see there's switchbacks and everything, and just a beautiful area. It's like a gem of Kentucky here. This is east of Lexington, by the way. And I believe it's the Mountain View Highway it's off of. Over near Stanton, Kentucky. But it's kind of a hidden gem. A lot of rock climbers know about this place, that it's supposed to have some of the premier rock climbing areas. You can see right there's a parking area there. It's a trailhead. You can actually hike back in there and camp. You see off the left there's cabin, or off to the right there was a cabin there. They do rent cabins in this area too. Camping's very reasonable, as you'll see when we get up here a little ways, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful area. I wish I could have gone through when the colors were really popping, but you can see it's pretty neat right now too. A lot of leaves have fallen already. But if you're ever in this area, stop through here. It'd also be awesome if you're touring on motorcycles and want to stop and take a motorcycle ride. This is a beautiful area, and there's a loop you can drive through here. Just incredible views. There are little areas that are paved to pull off on, like there's one right there on the right. And some of the trailheads have parking. Now we're going across the Red River right here. It'll flood a little bit here in the spring too. It'd be kind of neat to see this water really moving in the springtime. I don't know this area as well as my nephew does, so he's driving. I'm just kind of watching along, looking, and I mounted this camera on the hood to give us all a better view, you know. See what it'll look like. It was easier to do this and then come back and narrate later on here, but I cut the video short in a few spots because it would have been a real long one here in this drive, but it was beautiful, I'm telling you. You see the rock formations and everything. This lens really doesn't show how steep some of these banks are on the right, and the road goes right up to them. We're coming up to a camping area up here on the right. Yeah, I believe my brother-in-law and nephew and his two sons camped right down here on the right. Nice little camping area right along the river. Plenty of hiking spots you can get to. Just beautiful, beautiful national forest area. Here's a visitor center. Daniel Boone National Forest. Red River Gorge Geological area. See some of the old farm equipment. It's an old cabin up here. Let's see what it says about it up here. There's an outhouse out there, but they got a blue box next to it, so. Once upon a time, it says. I guess this kind of goes over what life would have been like in the Red River Gorge 100 years ago from what it says here. You'd like to pause it and read this stuff. I've already read it. It's beautiful. I miss the colors though. So maybe a week, been here maybe a week and a half sooner. Beautiful area though. All right, on to the next stop. Here's a map of the area. Kind of goes over it. There's also all the fees that are associated right here. $3 a day to camp. 3-day permit for $5. Annual one for $30. That's a hell of a deal right there. I'd definitely be willing to spend $30 to camp here. There's the rules on camping here. I will do a little more research and let you know what how many days you can camp for. It doesn't say it on here that I can see. This is a huge rock climbing rappelling area. Worldwide known for it. Got a little safety. And here's another map. And some more information if you'd like to pause it here. One of many trails. There's wonderful hiking out here. Definitely recommend it. I don't know if you can hear it in the video. There's the Red River right down there. Okay, everyone. If you're still with me, I know this video is getting long, but there's so much incredible scenery to record. I couldn't cut it all out. I cut this back quite a bit. I had probably 45 minutes to an hour of video that was interesting I could have posted on here. So a lot of this driving stuff can get kind of boring. There's a lot of people that come to this area, a lot of van lifers, as you can see on the left here, a lot of adventure vans. I'd like to thank all the new people that have come on board the channel, and hopefully we're going to bring you some more great traveling videos and camping sites, free camping sites or low-cost camping sites. We're going to take a little hike up here and show you one of the trails up here. Right when we come up past this bridge up here that got washed out or was deteriorating to the point where it had to be replaced. You'll see it here in a second. Right up there. Yeah, you can see it right there where they've replaced it and new rock in there and stuff. They actually added a guardrail up here, which is really good if you saw how steep these cliffs are along here. Amazing, beautiful place. I can't recommend it enough. You guys got to stop by if you come through the area. Alright, we're pulling up to the trailhead where we're going to jump out and take a short little quarter-mile hike in and a quarter-mile hike back. Alright. You can see there's nobody here but us. We had the trail all to ourselves. When we came back out, we met 2 other people camping, so but it was pretty neat. On a short little hike here to Whistling Arch, trail number 234, the quarter-mile hike in and back out. And I don't know if you'll be able to scan these from your phones on TV, but I'll put them up here just in case. The different maps you can get right on your phone. Alright, we're at Whistling Arch now. A little hike here. Beautiful view here. Just gorgeous up here.